I begin as always in the name of Jesus. This video is going to be doing my review of Arrow Season 3, Episode 7, Draw Back Your Bow. So we open up with like 6 months ago when in the event when Slade Wilson unleashed his Mirakuru goons on Starling City. This is probably during the episode Streets of Fire, and there Arrow just rescues a girl by taking out two of Slade's goons. That girl just so happens to be the one who becomes Cupid. So we go to the present, and we see that, and the Arrow runs into one of the goons that become run into one of the people that Cupid puts down, like one of the guys Cupid puts down, and then they go back to it and not analyze it, and they go to it, finds out it's a house that Cupid's staying at, and meanwhile they find out Ray Palmer is transforming Queen Consolidated to Palmer technology with Felicity at his side. So, and then they go over to Cupid's apartment. She calls him and tells him that he is about to kill some other guy, and then before that we go to the opening title scene where we see the title, and instead of the usual arrow or something, we see one of the Cupid, a heart or something, like a heart, which is one of Cupid's arrows. So that was really cool. So we go back to that, and then we get to see, basically we see the arrow pursuing Cupid, trying to stop her, and then in the meanwhile Thea is reopening Verdant and trying out looking for new DJs, and one of the other new DJs named Chase offers to work for the job, and I think Thea turns it down. And in the meantime, the Arrow and Roy are going off looking for Cupid. And by the way, I like that he's officially being called Arsenal in universe, so that's cool. And they're so in the meantime, there is Felicity walks in on Ray using salmon ladder. I'm like, wow, now we have first Oliver, now Ray, and then later Ray gives her a nice little blue dress for her to wear, so to dinner with him. So in the meantime, they go to, it's like meanwhile Roy is still going over angry, kicking himself a little bit over what he did under the influence of Mirakuru, and in the meantime we get to see, and then we goes and just tries to looks to a therapist to see what Cupid's like. So, and also, Oliver's just feel like he wants to be with, just feels like he can't, he wants to be with Felicity, and as it's seen with by his interactions with Cupid. I mean, not Cupid, but with Ray Palmer. Felicity's interactions with Ray Palmer, and then Diggle's saying go and make a move on her, and it's like, and Oliver's like, I want her to be happy, and then Diggle's like, if you wanted her to be happy, it'd be you with her. So Diggle goes to her, and Felicity's like, the fact that Oliver's a man-child is his problem, not mine. So anyways, we go to see Cute. By the way, when Ray comes out with sees her in the dress, I was like, whoa, she is gorgeous. She is smoking gorgeous. So it's like, first the Flash in season 1, episode 4, going rogue, where she's wearing that black dress. Now this one. Now this one. I'm like, Felicity, will you never cease to surprise me with those clothes you wear? That was wow. So anyways, we see. And anyways, we see back at the club, Verdant, this girl named Cupid goes in with the amazing red dress as well. That looked awesome. And then there are people not liking. A new DJ takes over from the other one who's just not doing so well, and people are starting to enjoy the music much better. So, and then she gets a call from the Arrow, and tells her to come close, and tells her to meet him somewhere, like namely the place where he saved her, and then she threatens to kill everyone in the club if he doesn't give her what she wants. Okay, I need to say before that, she has somebody just call somebody, just find out where the arrow is or whatever, and then kills him. So, and then we go back to, and then Oliver the arrow's like, I don't want to hurt you, and he won't give her what she wants, and then it leads to a big fight between those two. It was a very well played fight. I liked it. And the part where she tries to pin him to the ground and have them both run over by a train, that's a little homage to the comic book, what Cupid does. Just so you know, Cupid's a villain from the comic book, and in the comic book, Cupid tries to have them both run over by a train. So Oliver saves them both, and then he has her sent over to the Suicide Squad. So yes. So anyways. And then, by the way, while he's talking to Cupid before the fight, Oliver's just like says some words that kind of apply to his relationship with Felicity, and it's like this episode was just kind of recapping the theme of the season. Like, can I be the theme of identity, whether Oliver could be Oliver Queen and the Arrow or not? So anyways, we go to see. Roy is kind of a little sad and jealous that Thea has a new boyfriend, and Oliver's sad when he walks in and seeing Ray Palmer kissing Felicity. So, and that causes him to throw things everywhere when he gets back to the Arrow Cave. And then he and Roy decide to go off, ease their pain. They decide to go off to Diggle's house, where he and Lila are having for dinner, and then before the end of that, we see a guy, Captain Boomerang, by the way, who kills another guy who says, our things come back to haunt us. For those of you who don't know, Captain Boomerang is a Flash villain, and he will be in the Arrow Flash crossover, the Arrow episode on next week. So anyways, in the flashbacks, Oliver is just this Chinese guy's Japanese wife. I think her name's Tatsu, aka Katana. Just tells him is informed that he can't do laundry. So, anyways, the guy goes out. Matsu, I think his name is, goes off to do something that Waller wants him to do. And then it's like 8 hours after he leaves, when he said it was 1 hour, and they go off to go and find him, and then it leads to Tatsu just using her katana to kill many of the men and kicking a lot of butt, and she is informed that Tatsu dies. So, and then they go back just wondering how they're gonna break the news to her son, and then they find out that the guy is still alive. Wow, that was great. And then Oliver goes off to clean up the laundry. So, this was a very good episode. I like the fights. I really like how Cupid was portrayed. Amy Guernick, the girl who portrayed her, did a good job. So, I will have to give this a 9.0 out of 10. Great episode. Though, granted, I kind of was expecting another fight after that one under the train. And sending her off to the Suicide Squad was a little unexpected, but I'm not going to that was just the result of my expectations not being met. So I'll have to stick with a 9.0 out of 10. Good episode. I can't wait for the crossover between Arrow and the Flash. It is going to be awesome. Alright, that's it for this video.